Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joining other host,
Karen.
And if you haven't joined us before for 666, we pick one topic and we talk about that for 6 minutes and 66 seconds. We used to have a timer in the past. I think we should probably bring that back to try to hone us into keeping it on track for 6 minutes and 66 seconds, because these have gotten quite long, some of them.
Some of them, yeah. But
not for this one. That's a next year problem, a 2026 problem. This episode, though, we are going to talk about our 2025 bingo cards that we put together. And so last year we did this for the first time. I saw it on Instagram or some shit like that, like a reel or something, where the guy was like, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I make a bingo card. And then it gamifies it and you try to like get a bingo line or something. And I was like, that's a really cool idea. Let's do that. So we did an episode where we sort of talked about what our bingo card last year was. I think that was like the first episode of 2025 for a 666. This is the last episode for 666 of 2025. So we're going to talk about our bingo card, how we actually did, if we got a bingo line or not. Spoiler, we did not get a bingo line.
Neither one of us got a bingo.
We stuck with it for like 2 weeks and then we kind of like gave up. Yeah. And we did accomplish some of these throughout the year, but
it wasn't like, my whole thought going into it was, oh, this will not force us, but encourage us to do more of these things that are on our card.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work out that way.
If we had picked it up and looked at it periodically, but we really didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, most of the things like in the back of my head, I was like, oh, that's on the bingo
really?
card.
Okay.
Like going to the lake to listen to music or going to a bar to listen to music or something like that, like was on in the back of my head, but it never
we never did it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to start with your card or do you want me to start with my card first? Kind of going through
I can start with mine. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Start with yours.
Are you going to put this on the screen?
Yeah, we'll put our bingo cards on the screen. Yours are kind of this bluish teal color. Those are the ones you actually accomplished, including the free square.
Yes. We both got a free square.
We both got the free square. But yeah, why don't you just run through, I guess, what you did, I guess, and talk about what ones you want to talk about? So
in G2, I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait, no, that'd be...
Yeah, it's just the first one in G, the first G column.
First G column. Attend a musical or play. And we did that.
We did. Revolutions.
Yep. See 52 shows. What was our total for the year?
Our total was 60 something, 63, 64, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
More than one a week.
Yep. So we did do this 52 or more. Visit West Coast. That happened. Eventually, we
Vimic.
Went to Vimic. Yeah, that was kind of a spur of the moment thing. We had some points and miles to use, or that we could use, not that we had to use them. But so we went out there. Went to a show alone. I put that on there when we already knew that I was probably going to go to.
Oh, did you?
Disturbed. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think we'd already had that planned. So, then I had meet up with someone that we have met doing the vlog or doing MetalVice. Sorry, not the vlog, but we met a few people.
We met quite a bit of people this year, which is really cool.
Yeah. Main one was in Birmingham. We met some people that we had met at Metallica shows, the Europe Metallica show in Spain. So. And
met a couple here in Chicago at the Chicago Metallica shows as well. Then went to go to Ohio to see them, our Ohio friends.
Oh, we have. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. And then we made so many more friends throughout the year. So, yeah. Free space. Got that. See a show in 10 states. I think we included a pre-1776 state of England in that list, but I said that we did it.
Yeah, we included England.
We included Miami for the boat.
And Mexico as well.
And Mexico, yeah.
Because when we were there for the boat, there was the band above the restaurant that we kind of hung out and watched a little bit of.
We kind of fudged that one a little bit.
Yeah.
But listen to 5 new bands in a month on repeat. I listened to quite a few new bands this year, so we just counted that. And then Chicago Street Fair to see music. We went to one.
We did only go to one, yes. Yep. Which does tie into mine because I also had that on my board too. Let me see, where is it?
But that was the end of mine.
Yeah, that was the end of yours that you got. And that's why I was like trying to transition into mine because I think that was a very similar square that I had. We had a lot of overlap in terms of, well, not really a lot of overlap. We had some overlap. And I did have a square. Where was it?
Oh, it's B3. See 2 different shows at 2 different street fairs.
Yeah, exactly. So we did see the one. We didn't see a second street fair. The intent was basically to go out and see more street fairs. So they have almost not always, but a lot of them have music going on. And when we did go to that one street fair, we did go to multiple stages and check out multiple sets, but I was trying to go to 2 different sort of street fairs.
And I think that's where at the beginning of the year when we did this last year, I was like, oh, this will encourage us to go out and do things.
And explore Chicago like we used to do when we first moved here. We haven't done that the last few years. But going through mine, the first one I have 100 YouTube subscribers. I think we're at like 110, so I'm over that. That's awesome. Thank you for everybody who does subscribe. That's awesome.
It's so funny. We celebrate 100 and most people celebrate like 100,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Different scale for sure.
Yeah.
The next one was plan the next Europe trip. I accomplished that like super fucking early.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know that they were going to announce in February that back to the beginning.
Sure. No, well, all right. So plan the next Europe trip was not the back to the beginning, but it was
the one we're going to do in 2027.
Yeah, it was plan the next one we go, and that was Sweden. We planned Sweden. And for Christmas, I got you like a travel Swedish book or something. And I feel like it was January or February. I feel like it was a Saturday before we went to a show. And we just watched a bunch of YouTube videos on Swedish travel and whatnot. And got the bug. So then we started basically making the outline of, all right, here's where we want to go. Here's the time frame we want to go. Here's the key things we want to see when we go there. And basically within an afternoon, we had basically planned out where we're going to go, when we're going to go, how, like all that kind of stuff. And when we travel, we don't always have a whole set in stone itinerary. It's sort of get up and explore the city and see what we can find. But we do have a few items that we want to do when we go there. So that one was planned out super fucking quick and early. I thought
you were meaning Birmingham.
No,
it was February. And then we did the same thing that day. We were like,
yep.
Well, let's book hotel, book flights, everything.
Yeah, no, that was
nothing
not
is booked for Sweden though. It's just on our list of places to go.
The next one I have on mine, I'm doing the same thing you did, to start at the top and work my way across from top to bottom, left to right. The next one though I have marked off is add an extension to the record and reorganize. We had the extension, went to IKEA, basically just went and bought a shelf, those IKEA square shelves, and we have a way we want to reorganize this. So not completely reorganized, but whatever, I gave myself that square. Go to 13 new venues, and I barely crossed this off.
I think we included the Jewel as one of the new venues. So.
If we didn't include the boat, I only had 12 new venues this year.
Yeah.
But I included it, so I got my 13. The next one I completed was be ahead at least 1 week on MetalVice in 666. This episode, basically getting it edited and being ready to post. I'm more or less done that. You've
done good this year.
Having stuff completed and ready to go, and just selecting what it is. And then when certain like topics came up, we would record that real quick and get that one edited, and that would push things back. So there's definitely some fluidity
this
there.
Episode?
Yes. So I counted that one too. Free space.
Yay.
Got that one done.
The next column though, you have nothing.
I have nothing done.
You have a blank bingo.
That column. Yes, a blank bingo. I guess that counts. Maybe. Anywho, the next one I have completed is learn the different drum and cymbals. I fudged this one a bit.
Tom
the cymbals,
drum
I don't know.
Cymbal.
When I was looking into it, I like those drums on the floor. I didn't know like there's so many different ones and whatnot. They're all tom drums and just different tom drums, like
toms and snares and bass.
I did not know that, so I'm gonna count that as I learned something new. There's still a lot more I could learn, but yeah, I wanted to get another square because I don't have any. And the final one I have that I've wanted to do forever, and we finally did it this year with the Metal Lords movie, but do a MetalVice episode on a movie night, basically where we watch a movie and talk about the movie. Because I love movies and I love music, and melding those two together would be fucking awesome, I thought. So we did Metal Lords this year, so I counted that off. I would like to do another one next year, at least one, maybe 2 or 3, even some like book club episodes as well, because we did one book club I think last year.
Yeah, we need to do some more book clubs.
So doing another one as well. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. But in the end, that's all I got. Not too much.
Let's try better next year. So
I did really like this idea, so we are going to do this again next year.
Next week's 666 will be next year's.
Yes. Yeah. And basically what I'm going to do is take the ones that I marked off and replace those with new ones. I'm probably going to leave the same ones that I have on
I
here.
did that too.
Yeah. And in the first one we did last year, we talked heavily over each one of these items. I'll probably talk over each one next year or for the next year's list as well. So next week I'll talk about the ones, basically all the squares a little bit, give a little blurb about those. So that's our bingo cards for 2025. No bingos for us, but it was a fun, unique way to do New Year's resolutions. Yeah. So I want to try to stick with it more next year. We'll see what happens, but that was 2025. Hopefully you had a great year. I know we had a great year with music, so I don't know. There's always the next show, so it's cool to look back, but always look forward for the next show. At least that's what I think. So yeah.
Bye.